Hello there, welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna Edition. The last episode what we did was we wanted to help fix Freya's illness. Lieutenant Vonka, may I speak with you for a second? Yes, my lord. We need something called Dragon Incense. It's found in Raya. It's for a very sick little girl in the capital. Do you think you could get it for us? Aye, I could, but returning to Raya would be somewhat dangerous at that time. I'd have to take a squad with me. That sounds reasonable. Who would you pick? Well, I was thinking... Never fear, we here. These guys? If friends think we same for Muscapon as you meet before, friends sorely poorly mistaken. We undergo extensive training from Lieutenant Vonka. She said we operate as one well-oiled machine. Slow down there, what I actually said was together the four of you just about make one competent recruit. Meh? Lieutenant Vonka is not believer in for Muscapon? I'm not sure about this. I'll go too. I don't know about Muscapon, but sending this lot without supervision would be a big old mistake upon. Having someone knowledgeable of Raya would be invaluable. I'm still essentially only a two-person team. That incense you're wanting is in the dragon's stomach. It'll be no easy feat making in there. Ideally, we'll load up on skilled allies. We'd like to go too. Leito and Kada, oh, and Geo too, hello there. We spoke to Marina and she told us what was going on. We want to help Freya as well. Leito's basically a driver, kind of, so it might make up your firepower a little bit. Kind of, basically. Whew, that's harsh. And I'm here because Wayton sent me to look after these two. With Geo on board, I suddenly feel a lot better about this mission's chances. I'm here too. Are you a warrior, Ellie? I don't quite recall. Not as such, but don't underestimate me. I've got a fire and belly and that's all you need. When a comrade is on the verge of defeat and despair, here come I to energize the spirit with a rousing song. I'm not sure that would do anything for my despair. I do see your point, but you know, I'm moved. And so many of the people we've met on this journey would offer their help. It's beautiful. Yeah, that makes me so happy. Doesn't it? I think these, effectively, 5 people should be able to be enough squad to get the dragon incense you need. Right then, so... Wait. Chairman Murmu? Murmu go too. But why? Murmu loves capital. Also, Murmu also loves people who live in capital. But it's that fact that Murmu betrayed them, will not deny. So Murmu want to wipe slate clean, so to speak. Murmu's prefer to offer tasty body as bait for monsters. That's quite a proposal. So up to basically 6 people? Seems so, but I really prefer if everyone came back alive, and only for any kind of sacrifice, yeah? My lord, would you mind choosing a leader for the expedition? Ah yes, we probably know these folks well, but they're probably somebody we're not familiar with. Good leaders necessary to ensure the operation goes smoothly. Who should we go with? It's up to me. You're kind of the centre of this web of connections. I really think you should pick, though. You have a better idea of everyone's character and skills and whatnot. Who would be the best leader? I think Geo would be. Geo, will you lead? Yeah, sure thing. He's like a famous fucking shadow mercenary. That's the leader sort, but everyone's going to have to chip in to get the job done. Indeed. Let's get going. Strike while the ether's hot, as they say. Can any of your friends pilot Titan ship? Not me. If nobody else can, I could give it a go. How hard can it be? I'd rather not end up at the bottom of the cloud sea, thanks. Looks like we need a talented helmswoman. A talented helmswoman, you say? You're thinking, Makila? I'm sure you'll find her at Yanchik Harbour. Let's have a look there. This time I might actually have to pay her.
Even on familiar ground.
Ahoy, darlings, how's it going? Can't imagine you're just here to shoot the breeze with me. Busy people, sorry here, got a job for me? Wowee, all the way to Hawaii, you say? Nope, that's fine, I owe you guys after all. The old fart and the queen are also in your debt, eh? So the first stop is a letter where I have to pick up some ragtag bearing misfits and take them to Hawaii. Then when they're done with whatever they have to do, I should ship them back to a letter. Sounds doable. Need a day or two to get everything ship shape, but I can meet you in a letter when I'm done. See you then, sweet cakes. Rest at Spefanin or a campsite and wait for the intrepid adventuring team to return. Thankfully they let me rest at a campsite because if I go to the inn I will continue the story, which is not what I want to do. Okay. What I do want to do actually is have a look for some inverse bearings because I feel like I haven't seen them. And the only reason I wouldn't have seen them is if they're somewhere early. And so I'm going to look for like machines around here somewhere. In the early zones. That's my logic. Does that make sense? Maybe my logic's completely flawed, but... My idea is that perhaps I could get something from over here. Oh,
Use this anymore.
what is this? Did I ever go here? No, looks like not.
Aren't we intrepid?
I think I can break it, though.
With all
Easy.
my might. Well done.
I could do this as soon as I got them.
This is becoming addictive. The suspense is
This is not going to be a good
killing me.
treasure, but it's going to be something at least. Cool. Still need to find 2 more locations too that I haven't seen. Sometimes it's just because I've missed the trigger to show where the zone is. Like I should have unlocked a zone, but I didn't. Are there even any machines here? I could have sworn there was a machine here somewhere, but maybe I just imagined it. This is the stone, but is there a machine in here? Not as such, no. Okay, well. I might have just misremembered it then, because I thought there was one around here somewhere. Because I remember there being one, but my brain is not good. So it could have been anything, really. It's definitely a machine, an inverse bearing, isn't it? Right? Now I'm questioning everything. Oh, whoa, whoa. There is one
Aren't we
here.
Intrepid?
Ah! There we go. There is some here. I did the classic Joey maneuver of wandering everywhere but where I was supposed to go.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
My bad. Remember when level 3 enemies took a while to kill?
This is becoming addictive.
Ah, the joys. So there's only one. I'm just gonna go like until I was gonna go like 3 or 4 more times, but I'm not gonna edit it out because I'm not doing a whole video of just this.
We can't dally all day.
Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-a-doop-doop. If I were, then I would, but because I'm not gonna. Inverse bearings help me unlock a lot of stuff, which is why I'm doing this. And I knew there was a machine, and I assumed it would have been early in the game because that's why I hadn't seen like a single one the whole game. So I thought it must be somewhere early, and where's earlier than this? Nowhere.
Keep our wits about us. We can't dally all day.
That was my logic. It seems to have worked. Most of the time my logic does not work. So don't just trust me for things like that. Because most of the time I'm chatting shite.
Aren't
Right,
we
okay, good.
intrepid?
We'll do... There's a few more. We'll do one more, and then we'll call it a day. In terms of getting these, and then we'll go rest at a campfire. Spend some bonus
Our
XP,
wits about us.
of which I got a bit, probably enough for 1 level, and then I can carry on. I would like to defeat all of the super bosses in the game. I think there's like 1 actual super boss, but there's a few
Aren't
like
we
sub
intrepid?
super bosses you're supposed to fight before you get there, if that makes sense. So there's like a level 90 something super boss, or level 70 or whatever it is, and you're supposed to fight that at that's like the final super boss. But then you've got some bosses that lead up to that, and so there's like a chain of bosses you fight in order to. It was like the same in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There's a few like actual super bosses in Xenoblade 2, the ones that were like over level 100, but there were some bosses you could fight that led up to the bosses you could fight, if that makes any sense. You're supposed to do... There's like some sort of logical order to it. And you could fight them and get to the experience level you needed. Right, so
Let's get down to business.
we also have the Galaxy Charm, which is just the best charm in the game, I guess, in terms of what she can make.
Wait till
But-
you see what I can make.
There's some of this stuff I want to do. Right, so inverse bearings, because I've got these now, I can actually make all this
Turned out
shite.
rather well.
I'd like to get this, but I need more and more pearls. I need to find where more and mores actually are.
I think it turned out rather well.
Fragrantine I can get.
Success.
Tropicium I need more things. Lots more things. But the perpetual music box I can get.
Phew. Finished.
Cool.
Let's see.
I'll base it on that last one.
Beautiful.
Time to get cooking. My
Also,
cooking
grizzly
like
meal for air
power
is
from
something that I can buy, but I need marine fish meat for that. Inconceivable pudding. I don't think there's anything I can make that is any good. That's the problem I've got.
Hunger is the best. It tastes better than hunger is the best. It tastes
That's
better than it
5
looks.
more, so that's 10 points towards the thing again.
Allow me
Well, I
to
don't think there are any
demonstrate my
good
skill.
puddings I can make. Because
I
neither of
know
these
it'll
two
be worth
make
the wait.
puddings. They make meals, which is great, but I need puddings. So we've got some more stuff. I'll talk to Fonka at Leto Harbour and want to see if the team's made it back yet. I should actually also rest because I want to spend some bonus XP. I've got enough for like 1 level probably because the level requirements are quite high now. Oh no, I've got loads. Much more than I thought. Dun 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 dun.
Fight for my friends.
What an incredible feeling.
It's the best way to level up at this point because no enemies are going to give me a lot of experience now.
More water to my mill.
Cool. Level 63. So I'm quite strong. Not that strong, but quite strong. Okay, so let's go back to a letter and see if everyone's got back okay. All of your party members died. Oh. Well done, everyone. The Orion expedition has returned. Did everyone make it back safely? Yes, everyone is accounted for. Phew, that's a relief. I hadn't quite expected them to be back so quickly. That's because they had such a good houndswoman. Thanks, my killer. Don't mention it, gotta take on a few challenges from time to time to keep the old skills up to scratch. And yeah, our fearless leader has the goods you're after. Hey, looks like we made it back in one piece. Of course, we got the dragon incense. Lighter managed to find some really high quality stuff too. Smarter to that kid than I thought. Should make an excellent adventurer someday, mark my words. Looks like we made the right choice in picking you to lead. Totally, thank you, Gio. And everyone else too, of course. True dragon incense. I was thinking, Lady Laura. Seems like everybody we've met so far came to help us out. Isn't it marvellous? You're right. Wow. It's pretty incredible. My heart's so full I could cry. Not again. You cry way too easily. There's no denying that, but I feel it just might be somewhat justified this time. All the people our journey is intertwined with coming together to lend their strength to a common cause. That's the power of community spirit for you. Community spirit, now that's a nice phrase. I should write it down in my journal. I imagine you'd have an awful lot to write about recently, Bridget. Ha, you could say that. But it isn't all war and death, much of it has been good. Indeed. I feel like every day I'm seeing and experiencing new things. That's great. Yeah, I suppose it is. We need to deliver this dragon incense. The little girl is waiting for us. You're right, there's not a moment to lose. The capital, then. I vastly
Even on familiar ground,
misunderestimated the
we
amount
must
of
stay
bonus XP I'd be getting. We saw to kept your rating. We managed to get the dragon incense. Really? Thank you so much. Gimme, I'll make the medicine. Do you know how? Since Miss Marina mentioned the dragon incense we've been studying, Tico and Joey helped me get the rest of the stuff I need, so we're good to go. Then by all means, leave it to me. All done. Drink up, Freya. It's not going to be gross again, is it? I had a whole bunch of sugar this time, so it should be fine. Me and Laura and Lord's friends won't let you down. Drink up. Okay, let's do this. Well, huh? My body's overflowing with energy. No way, is this real? What was that medicine? I feel amazing. Yes, we did it, guys. Wasn't expecting it to be so effective. Woohoo! Oh, my Freya, my Freya. What a wonderful outcome. How are you feeling, Freya? I feel better than I ever have before. I can stand, I can walk, I feel like I could run a marathon. Maybe hold off on that one for a little while. Heh. I think we should be able to take a queen off of a spot of his evacuation ship now. My little girl, up and about like this, somebody pinched me. No thanks to you, Laura, and you, Adam, and the rest of you, of course. How could I possibly repay you? Dragon incense was attained through the combined efforts of a lot of different people. All we did was ask them. So don't worry about a reward or anything. Quite. It's enough for us to see Freya so happy. Thank you so much. Looks like we're all done here. Jin, if you write back today in your diary, do you think you could let me read it? Why? It's ever so wonderful, I want to look back on it a little. Why not ask Bridget? I'm afraid I have to refuse as well. Why not get Minoth to write a book about it? But, well, actually, I was planning on writing one anyway. I hope you're going to describe my part with sufficient awesomeness. Remind me what you did again. Ha! What I mean, sure, I didn't have much to do with the incense business, but what about before that? What a spirited defense. Excuse me, Prince Adam? I know you said you didn't need any kind of reward, but I want to have you to have this anyway. The energy pickles. I heard they were good for health, so I was feeding them to Freya. Now we have the dragon incense, though. In fact, I bought 100 jars of stuff, so I have far too many left over. Why don't you take some back for the Lady Origo? That's marvellously kind of you, thanks. I'm sure my wife will be delighted. Lady Origo? Wife? Yes, didn't I mention? She's back home in a letter. She's pregnant, just about due, actually. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Really? I didn't know that. You really didn't know? I do apologise. So you see, I'm fighting just as much for my family as I am for Torna. What are we even doing when we're around saving people? You need to go back to a letter B with your wife. It's fine, it's fine. If anything happens, there's a Mungo there with her, as well as the rest of the militia. It'll be fine. I'm sure it will, but the best thing we can do is help her to make sure we put an end to Malos before we can cause any more ruin. He's right, that's all we can do. But even so... yes, alright. We have to stop Malos. For the sake of everyone we've met. For the sake of all Tornans and for Alvest. That's exactly right. I have no doubt about which our comrades are at our side. Ours will be a glorious victory. We'll beat Malos together. Together.
Thanks for that.
Can't thank your lordships enough for bringing us that dragon incense and curing my little Freya. Adam, take care of that wife and baby yours, okay? I didn't know you had a fucking wife and kid. It's great that I'm all better about it, but the best thing is that my mum isn't sad anymore. Thanks for making her smile again. Jesus. Okay. 12 more people to help, somehow. Community spirit.
I think we've done.
Everyone who met on your journey so far came together to help Freya. Now that's community spirit. So we got the... Yeah, we've got the Mega Drive. Play Sonic 2 or something. Oh wait, that's just the Mega Drive, isn't it? Whoops. Slightly feels the party gauge reach critical delivered. Feels party gauge on excellent specials. Slightly feels the party gauge at the end of the chain attack. Yeah. Sigma Drive slightly feels the party gauge reach being used. You can have both of these, can't you? You can have crit and thing and you start going mental with the amount of damage you can do. Or the amount of points you get. Gives yourself lots of ability to get people back from death and things, which is good. Now, I don't think I can actually make those, but I'll try. I need to give this young Nopon many things. Om nom. Right, can I also get more community now because I did the other one? Not yet. Might need to do this guy first. Okay, so. Miracle Parfait is something I can get because I just unlocked it. It might be an actually good dessert. I don't know that it will be, but it could be. It is Mithra we're talking about, so probably not, but you never know.
It was a nice change of pace.
And in terms of things Mithra can make, am I still missing like 2 more? I think. It's quite a few. Yeah, so after the Miracle Parfait, it'd be something else as well. There'll be one more thing. My television's going to turn off. Don't worry about that. Okay, right. Crafting. Also, I want to know what the community thing does for me, because it does something.
Time to get cooking.
I can make some. I can make 1.
Maybe I missed a step?
So, nothing there is like extremely hard to get. But I want to see what it does for
Let's polish up the structure.
their shit. The sticky stick insect is what I need, so I just need to find where to get them. But that's fine. Okay, so I will head back to Torna, see how much this gives me. It might only be 2 still, because it might still not be very good. But it could be quite good. It's a legendary item. That doesn't mean it's good. It's called the Miracle Parfait, though. Like, it's a miracle she made something this good. Or is it a miracle that you made something this bad? Oh, it's fine. Meh, now stuffed to bursting. This, that, all delicious. Om nom to shower you with thanks. Having a chance to eat so many much. Om nom more stuff with knowledge about food and cooking than ever. Hope we'll be able to put to good use sometime. For example, could get job where Om nom visit restaurant in every land of all West and write about tasty flavours. Or maybe teach recipes for cooking or yummy yummies that Om nom ate in some kind of yummy classroom. Who reports and students to take time away from eat. How about do contests where Om nom sit and judge food? How this cogitation make tum tum of Om nom go grumbly hungry again. Oh gosh, I'm pleased to bring menu.
You have
Thanks to our copious feedings, now on will grow bigger and healthier. Grow big and healthy is like job for little pond, so many thankings to friends. And now I've got Sorel, the cafe owner. Hungry for more. Complete.
Great. Another
XL
prize.
Magma Saute and the Silver Feather. Omna ate so much that she swelled up like a balloon. This has prompted her to find a job that makes use of her prodigious culinary consumption. So that's probably the last thing Jin need to make. I think he only needs to make 1 more thing. No, 3 more things. So quite a few more things for Jin still. But it increased my critical damage by a lot. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Sorel. Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Moulton, you can keep on begging till the yard and come home, but it's not going to change anything. Ah, come on, lass, I told you why I'm here. Came all the way from bleeding away for more identical partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for architect's sakes. Go and make an exception just as one time for me. As I mentioned numerous times, Mr. Moulton, it simply can't be done, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in an important village and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping myself together as it is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you cannot simply continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste. Subpar may be, but tell me, Mr. Moulton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? Alright, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. Well, I have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs. I just can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I'd take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds savage for me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you, and they know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but I've got it. And this won't be hard on you, man, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes, give that man a medal. I'm happily in front of the reward money, I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up too, I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done. Does anyone who'd even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely. Don't let us looks fool you, Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, I'm... Come on, Jin, have them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favour, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. That's our Jin. Next we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorel? I suppose. I'm quite curious to see the extent that Paragon Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mither? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Oh, you must mean a Jayon. Hey, you're right. Hey, Jayon can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him, me. You better watch out, Jin, because I'm going to sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'd be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious. I don't believe you're bringing my A game. By now that we have some real challenges, why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Oh, this is shaping up to be even better than I'd imagined. The Great Tornan Cook-Off.
We never turn a blind eye to people in
Yes. Head to the basement and decide on the dish that's to be presented. Right, we've got to think of something that really knocked the judges for 6. Oh yes, wouldn't it be delightful if we won? Why are you two getting so fired up over this? Oh, do lighten up, Jin, it's just a bit of fun. Cooking contests are all about appealing to the judges' taste, we have to pick carefully. Yes, very true. The judges are Master Adam, Lord Hugo and Mr. Moulton. Furthermore, from what Master Adam told me, the renowned gourmet Omnom will also be attending the event. A renowned gourmet, Yeah, here there'll be a few others showing up as well. It'll be difficult to work out their preferences, but I know for a fact that Adam loves his pan-fried tartare. Pan-fried tartare. Mouth-watering is it? It's so soft and succulent. Yes, it's quite exquisite. Always wanted to try my hand at that. Could be a good opportunity. Yeah, go for it. For the ingredients, we need buffalo, beast meat, and rogal bird meat. Ideally, we want weeping flour, nest extract, and barb tomatoes too. I can really taste it melting in my mouth. Lady Love, it just occurred to me. Yes, Hayes? What if the other participants decide on the same strategy as ours? You think they might prefer the exact same meal? Yes, supposing they do. Well, it still won't be a problem if our tartare outclasses the rest of them, right? But if we do all make the same dish, it does lower our chances of success. How about a dessert then? Yes, dessert, I approve. Great. And whose favourite would that be? I know I'd love it. Me too. I don't really do sweet dishes normally, though it couldn't hurt to try. What would we be making specifically? I could bake a cake I once saw in a rye, would that do? For the ingredients I need cranberry bells, whisker flour, some weeping flour, and finally some Melosian honey and a few lactonuts. That sounds divine. What do you think, Lady Laura? Which is our best bet? We'll have to choose between the two, won't we? What do you think, Jin? Which would you be happier with? Pan-fried tartare would be easier to make, but I'd say we got a good chance with either choice. That's not making it any easier. Well, if we're still on the fence, why don't we make both and decide which one to serve at the last moment? Not a bad idea. Alright, let's do that. We can meet back here at the inn once Jin's prepared the meals. Excellent. Best of luck, Jin. Yeah. Fried tartare a la Jin. And ringberry cake. A la Jin. Oh, oui. Okay, right. Do I have all of the shite? Probably not, but I can get it.
It was a nice change of pace. Let's catch our breath and move out.
Because I know where most of the ingredients are. Also, this helps me get the 2 things I need, because I
know it'll
do
be
need
worth the
them.
wait.
Right, so. Let's do wingberry cake
Just
first.
taste it.
Fried tartare a la Jin.
Just taste it.
And then XL magma saute.
Just
Should be
taste it.
everything that Jin can make. That's pretty good. Cool. That should be all of his things for the level up as well. Yeah. Nice.
You can rely on me.
%. Yeah, a lot of these are just going to be, I'm going to have to use a lot of special moves. But I am doing some, I just need to do a bit more. Ventus Vopal. Level 2s. Zarafar Crustip. We can do that. I can do that now, actually. I'm already in the right zone. Let's do that. Before I forget. And I'm level 63. Saw somewhere on some forum that people said they had trouble killing any of the big bosses even at level 64. And I'm level 63. So if I could get to like level 70 before I attempt it, that'd be pretty good, I would say.
I'm afraid we can't go easy. With you there. I like the way this is going.
You two work well together. Jin, you better hold on to a driver like her.
Yes. I don't need you to tell me that.
There's a bit of a weird line read. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me that. Depends, I guess, how he's trying to come across. Is he annoyed with the question? Always do that.
Great. That was flashy as hell. Do that again, would you?
Cool.
I don't see the need to show off without any eligible girls around.
Oh, Midoff, you're so dreamy. Can I have your
Power wells
autograph?
up from within.
6 more rolling
Talking
tides.
funny, man. You'll get what's coming to you.
Okay. So, that's done. I've made the things. Let's go back to the inn. Which one do I want to serve? It depends on what the other people serve. If they all serve pan-fried tartary, then I need to serve the dessert and really wow them.
Even
I
on
think
familiar ground,
Mytha's
we
going to
must
make a
stay
fucking
vigilant.
hash of it. Everyone all set? I think I'm good to go as well. Should we get Adam Rigo's great torn and cook-off? Let's get cooking. That's how all these things sound at stadiums. You can't hear a bloody word they're saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's officially time to begin the great Torn and Cook-Off. Please welcome our 4 contestants, each of whom have honoured us with their culinary talents today. From the ever-friendly Cafe Amicus, we have Miss Sorrell. Secondly, introducing the owner of this very inn, Fred. Fred has been gracious enough to provide us with a venue for today's event. Thank you, Fred. Next up, it's the paragon of Torna himself, Jin. And last but not least, against everyone's better judgment, it's the Aegis herself, Mithra. Now the 4 of you will be competing against each other, and to gauge your performance, here are our esteemed judges. Hailing from the arid plains of Moradane, please give a warm welcome to Emperor Hugo Adronac. From that same yonder land comes a scholar and connoisseur of fine food, Mr. Malton. Our resident gourmet, known far and wide for her gastronomic gallantry, Om Nom. Representing our younger age group, it's the dastardly duo, Mikhail and Milton. And finally I, Adam Marigo, might even add a comment or two if I feel like it. Judges, be sure not to let any personal bias colour your judgment, just only your tongues. I know, I intend to remain completely impartial. These are dark days, but that doesn't mean we have to while our lives away in misery. Relax and enjoy the show. Miss Sorrell, would you care to go first? Certainly. I've prepared Cafe Amicus' world-famous 5-star offering. It's Tricolour Aqua Pazar. Tricolour, you say? It looks like 3 things put together. Isn't that cheating? This is the famous specialty, is it? I'm afraid it's been a while since I last made it, so it might not be up to scratch, but well, see what you think. For starters, meal gets points for ample serving. Could become regular after this. The delicate notes of all 3 flavours mingle in perfect harmony. You'd never find the likes in Moradane. It is exceedingly tasty. I'm going to leave the leaves. It must be proper hard work to prepare all 3 meals from scratch. Yes, we mustn't overlook the effort that was put in to make this feast look so attractive. A boon to Torna indeed. Fred, if you'd like to present your dish. I don't know how I can follow that up with the enormous hamburger. Here we are. It's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Hope you like it. What have we here? Meat! Woohoo! Pretty straightforward. Go on, tuck in. Was roasted to the perfect degree. You never find the likes of more Dane. I like it. Very palatable. I didn't know meat could be so soft and juicy. It's decent. It's exceptionally tasty, true, but cannot help feeling anyone could make it if to be using high quality meat. It's a little on the spicy side, which isn't a bad thing at all. Mithra? Or is it me? Oh, shit. Okay, Jin, you're up. What have you got for us? Well, lover, which one are we going to present? Let me see. Let's do the wingberry cake. Fuck it. Let's go for the wingberry cake. Got it. Today I've made wingberry cake. You look like Tough Muscle Man, but make a surprisingly girly dish. I must say I never expected this from you, Jin. Can only assume you intended to catch us by surprise. It's cute, scrummy. Oh no, can I get enough of it? It's been so delicately crafted, never found the likes of more day. He keeps saying that. It's a welcome change from all the meat. It's not too sweet either, just right in my book. It's like my tummy's being filled with happiness. Got any more cranberry bells? Yes. Yes, I mixed it up. Mithra? And finally, Mithra. Hope to house all with your dish, are you? That's the idea. Nice one putting me in at the end. Didn't think I didn't know it's saving the best for last, am I right? Actually, I just wanted everyone to have a chance to enjoy their last meals before the inevitable happened. Huh, whatever. Okay, you ready? Feast your eyes on this. Well, it's a surprise, I'll give you that. Ugh! It's definitely the one that's left the biggest impression on me. He's afraid I'm cannot stomach another bite. Actually, I think with a bit of chewing, it's definitely leaning towards edible. It's a very particular flavour. Yes, I could get used to it, so you never find... you never find the likes of more Dane. Are Ardanian taste buds broken or something? Well, folks, we've sampled all 4 meals and the judges have come to a verdict. I'd now like to announce the winner of the Great Tournament Cook-Off. I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, come on, come on. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to... Jin's Wingberry Cake. Yes! I'm the best! Go team! We did it! It was a very refreshing interlude that came just at the right time, especially after a series of heavy dishes. Yes, it could not have been more well-timed. And placed in contrast to Mithra's highly combustible concoction that came right after, it instantly became the highlight of the event with its exquisite flavour. Wait, so let me get this straight. You're saying my dish somehow highlighted the flavour of the other one? In a nutshell, yes. Looks like you owe me one, Jin. Just hit me up if you want to go halves on the reward. Good call, lover. It was your cooking skills that landed us the win. Haze's advice also turned to be a big help. I'm glad to have been of service. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks, with your support I'd like to host a second one someday, so keep polishing those skills. Plus, you switch up next time round. I'm glad to cook something up for a change. I'm no cry to remain as judge. I'm not complaining, just as long as you make sure to hold them here. We'll do even better next time, won't we, Jin? For sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back into my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine. Please just don't. The only way she could win is if she's the only one left standing. If she kills the other competitors. Jesus.
Whoa.
I'm finally back on my feet emotionally, able to focus on my cooking. It's all you're doing. Please stop by someday and try my tricolour aqua pazza. Or is it patza? Badza!
You have our
I knew Miss Ella's food would be exceptional, but Jin and Mithra's was a surprise treat. Thank you for that. Ardanian food will have its day too. You'd never find anything like this in more Ardane. The Great Torna Cook-Off complete.
You can rest easy.
The winner of the
now.
first inaugural Torna Cook-Off went to Jin. Much fun was had by all, and the event will be fondly remembered. Oh yeah. I did it. Literally killer tart. Literally. Oh, this tart is killer. Oh, you mean because it's so nice? Yeah. That's what I meant. This is another crit chip. You motherfucker. Why do everything be crit, though? It's the same as the Gun Knives of Valor. Why not have anything good? Eh? Why you have to be bad? I have 1016 attack power. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Ugh. Okay. So annoying. Right. I would like to... This doesn't increase the recharge time. Shit. That's bad. Right. Well, I'd like to get that to level 5. For sure. I'd like to get Photon Edge to level 5 because it's so big. Such a big move. Never Khan the same. All these are pretty good. I just need to get more WP. The best way to do that is to kill more guys. 25% chance of healing when you get hit. Pretty good for a healer. Because if I'm going to hit lots of things anyway, then I want to get healed when I get hit. If you get what I'm saying. Physical defense up 3. Oh, I've already got that. Don't think I ever found another jamming that was better. No. Okay. If I go check on my community now, then I don't think there's anyone else who can be improved at the minute. No. I have 9 more supporters to find, but there are no other quests for me to do at this moment in time. At least not that I can see. I'd have to go to Gormott to check. There might also be things further in story, which I don't know about because everyone seems to be saying that I'm ready to fight.
We have wasted enough time.
The lads.
We can't dally all day.
Yeah, well, this guy can help because he's just talking to me. You alright, mate? I finally heard from Lito and Kada. You've been helping them out loads, huh? So have I. I think they've been listening to my advice too, but they seem to have a deep one with you. Do you think we could chat sometimes too? Oh yeah, I haven't introduced myself, have I? The name's Minnie. I want to be a teacher someday. Nice to meet you.
You have.
Isn't like awesome? She's kind of become my role model. I think I was swung by Torna on my way to arrive and pay her a visit. Okay. Good for you. Great. I'm just reading. Sorry, it seems the idea is to remind people that we're part of nature, rely on returns. It's not so much about the guns, value from an artistic point of view, but I can get behind that kind of mindset. All of Orwa stinks of burning thanks to that ageist jerk. Sea is at the bottom of the cloud sea by now too. Seems like things will be changing around here and fast. At least that's the sort of room we hear around the ports. Dad only cares about inventions, so it wouldn't be much skin off my nose before he'd drop dead. But I've changed that now. I'm even starting to think it'd be a good idea to check in on him. Jesus. So we've got to find 2 more people that I haven't met before. And also complete some objectives for things to do. So, Ice Revolution a few more times. Cloud Burst 15 more times. Perform specials to participate in chain attacks and played combo finishes. That'll happen whenever. Finish enemies with Mithra. Make everything she can craft, which I can also attempt to do now. So if I go to Kingdom of Torna. No. I'll go to Gormott because I'm already here. But I can just walk to this warp point over here. Try and make the literal Cake of Death. And then use that.
Even on familiar ground.
Then play as Mithra and just kill 2 early level things that aren't going to be hard to kill. It doesn't say you have to do it at things at your own level.
Make you howl for more. Hunger is the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
The literal Cake of Death. There's Glint. So I'm going to boost Mithra up a load in just like 2 seconds.
Fine.
That increases my crit rate even more. It's 48%. So 50% of the time I'm going to crit. And considering that whenever I get a crit, I get my art special back by 60%. That's why it's so powerful, right? So I want to, don't have to do this. I can press one of the buttons. It's like L1 or something. Not L1, it's L2. And I can switch to Mithra, and I can just kill things straight away. There we go. So get all the foresights done.
Hey, if it makes my life easier.
So that's much more evasion and accuracy. I've got to add 7 more community, that's fine. I've got to use level 2s a bunch. So I've just got to fight something that can survive long enough for me to get 2 level 2s. So that's going to be going to a letter again and fighting the level 50 lad. The guy whose name I can't say. Ionospheric Mitchell, that's it. But I'm not doing it for the kill. I mean, I could kill him, but I'm not doing it for the kill.
I think we might benefit from a change of strategy.
I'm doing it for
We've learned
the level
a valuable
2s.
lesson. Next time, the victory will be ours.
I mean, I could definitely win, though. I mean, I've beaten him
I
before,
shouldn't need more than
but I
this.
can definitely win even harder. Right, so Jin is also basically done, because by the time I do the community stuff, that'll also be finished. I don't know if I can do anything else until I get a bit more story progress, though. I just don't know. How many more level 2s do I have to do? It's like 10 more or something. It's like quite a few. Yeah, 11 more. That wasn't a bad guess.
Magnificent.
Bye.
Enemy down.
An
You could level them
expert
up
this into your
with that.
brain.
Love the way you handled that.
I don't know what
I'm something of an
going to do.
expert.
Okay, so we got some more stuff done. Even at level 63, that level 50 still gives me like a 5th of an experience level, so that's good. I need 8 more chroma dusts. Got a bunch more participations in chain attacks, so that's good.
I can't afford to fall behind.
Got a bunch of full blade combos. Now it's got to do level 2s and kill Ventus Roppel in the Stream Sand Corridor. And a few more Rolling Tides. And then participate in some more chain attacks, too. Yeah, these won't take long. Okay, so, same again then, really. Going over a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go do 8 level 2 chroma dusts.
Magnificent.
A magnificent
Enemy
display of
down.
skill, Your Majesty.
We did it together.
You did good back there,
Keep it up.
Bridget.
Bye-bye.
If I'd gone all out, there wouldn't be an atom left of you.
Cool. Okay, so that's the chroma dust done. I did enough chroma dusts. Sink a bloody
Just
battleship.
wait.
So that's Mitha essentially done. That's Jin essentially done, because I can't do anything else. I need to use Haze more in chain attacks. That's not so bad. I need to use Minoth more in chain attacks. That's also not bad. I need to kill a Vents Roppel in the Stream Sound Corridor. And just use 2 more Rolling Tides. That should just happen. We're getting there. We're almost ready to proceed. Everything is just going to take a little bit of time, but we can make it happen. For now, I should switch back to Adam, and then I should switch back to... it's L2. Switching back to Laura, so I can actually do the things. Do the things the goodliest. Now, the Stream Sound Corridor is in the Dinar region. It's like over here. So I'd like to warp here, and then hopefully remember next time what I have to do. I might not remember, but hopefully I do.
It was a nice
Right,
change of
see you
pace.
guys next time.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
When that's what we do. We try and we're gonna soon, within the next 2 or 3 videos, we're gonna finish off everyone's stuff. See you then. Goodbye.